A young girl with hearing disabilities saves the city with the magical superpowers from her hearing aids. Hi, my name is Luca LaFaire, and this is my senior thesis pitch, tentatively titled Ears. Now, what I wanted to create for my pitch is a character that kids with hearing disabilities can really relate to, as there's not a ton of mainstream characters like that in the media that are sort of superhero themed that kids tend to look up to. And how I'll do that is through the story. We start off with our main character, We start off with our main character as she's sitting in her living room and looking quite confused. We go to the TV and see that she's watching something with superheroes, but we can't necessarily hear what's going on, and neither can she, confusing her and us alike. Then suddenly, her grandma brings in her hearing aids. And in a flash, she puts them on and transforms into a magical superhero. She flies through the roof and zooms over the city as she's looking for anyone in need of help. Then suddenly, she hears tiny meows and cries for help as she looks over and sees a burning building. She rushes into the building and is surrounded by flames. On all sides, there's fire and smoke, and she gets extremely disoriented. Suddenly, she can't hear, she can't see, and without that, while she's still trying to listen to these meows, the roof caves in on top of her. And suddenly, there's rubble covering her, and she loses one of her hearing aids. She starts to lose her superhero mask and her facade, as she starts to lose her hope. Then she hears one final meow. And suddenly she knows that she has to help this kitten, and she can see it right past the rubble. So she gains the strength within herself and goes towards the kitten and saves it in the nick of time and rushes it out to this giant crowd cheering for her bravery. And then suddenly that fades, and she's left alone in her living room, not with a tiny kitten in her hands, but her very old cat, and not a giant crowd cheering for her, but her grandmother. And as her grandmother helps her put in the hearing aid that she had lost when she was playing, they have one final hug as it fades to black. The theme of my story is internal strength. Our main character, Lana, is able to find the strength within herself through her hearing aids and that help with her disability. Our main character, Lana, has two forms that are going to be visualized throughout the story. Her normal form, which is she's very shy and quiet and reserved, and then her superhero form, where she's bubbly, energetic, and motivated, if not a little bit stubborn, and tends to get herself into crazy situations. The world that is going to be visualized within the story is very simplistic and stylized. It takes a lot of inspiration from old backgrounds from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and the Powerpuff Girls, that has extremely shape-based and very vibrant colors within its backgrounds. The sound design in my film is also going to be extremely important, as I want the audience to feel exactly what Lana is feeling throughout the entire film. When she gets excited and energetic and she can finally hear for the first time, we'll get excited with her through that sound design. And then when she loses one hearing aid, half of the sound goes, using dual speakers and working with dual speaker audio so that we can actually get that dissonance within the audience as well. And if I can leave you here with one thing today, it'd be this. This is the real Lana Lydia LaFaire, and she's my niece. She's the inspiration for this story, and she's inspired me. She is my little superhero, as she was born with hearing disabilities, and I just really want to create a character that she can look up to, and that everyone else can see how much of a superhero she really is. Thank you for your time. This is my pitch, Ears, and I can take any questions. Thank you.